about the steps we need to follow to be able to pick the right book for you from the library. The first step in picking the right book from the library is you have to go to the library prepared. I suggest you have a bag, and in it I suggest you take a few things. So let's look inside my bag and what are the things that you need to take with you so you can make your own bag. So here's my bag, and let's see what I have inside the bag. These are my books that I want to return to the library. Then I have a buddy that I will read to in the library. If you forget your buddy, doesn't matter. Just take an index card, fold it, draw a person, and put it on the table. The buddy is only to help you practice your retail. Okay? So here's my buddy. I'm going to keep it over here. Mr. Buddy, it's falling off. Okay, not important. Okay? Not important how it sits on the table. Okay? Then I have a pencil box, and I have some things in the box that are important for me to help me pick the right book. So I have an eraser, and you will see why. So I will put it over here. A marker, a dry erase marker. Okay. A pencil. Hello. Okay. I need 3 cards. I made them from index cards. They are easy to make, okay? I have one that says, not the right book for me, and I'm going to put it right in front of me. I'm going to turn it around. When you sit, turn it around. Right now I'm going to keep it like this so you can see it. Okay? Yes, the right book for me. I'm going to put it over here. When you sit, turn it around and put it like this. But right now, so you can see, I'm going to turn it around so you can see it. I can move my buddy here. And I have one more card that says, read with a partner. So in reality, put it like this, but right now so you can see it, move it around, okay? I'm going to take my box, put it back in the bag, and the last things that I need are what? I have a folder with my name, okay? If you don't have your name, that's fine. You can write it down by yourself. And inside, I have 2 forms, okay? Really 3 forms. I have one, okay? What I did is I put the paper inside a plastic folder. So I don't have to print the paper again and again. I can reuse the paper, okay? I can write on the plastic, I can write and I can erase. So I'm gonna put it back. This side talks about guidelines to help me pick the right book. And we will look at it in detail. And on the back, it says guidelines to help me pick a book that I can read with a partner. Okay, so these 2 pages are sort of guidelines. Okay, what I also need is a promise note that I promise how many books I will read this week. And reading means I read and I understand and I can tell it back and I can remember all the parts. Okay, so this paper goes in here. Right now I can put it right here in front of me. I don't need my bag. I can either hang it on my chair or put it down on the floor. And now I'm ready to pick my books. Make sure your table is set up before you go to pick your books. I recommend that you go and look for 6 books at a time. Come back to your table, sit down, and go through the books. I recommend that for a week you pick 3 books that you can read by yourself independently and 1 book that you can read with a partner. So I recommend for a week you pick 4 books from the library. You can decide that my recommendation number of books maybe is too much and change it to a fewer number of books, or you can decide that you want to read more books and change the number that I recommend and pick more books to take home or take to the classroom to read to yourself.